Good morning, everyone. It's your favorite guitar guy, Mike, and today we're going to be looking at Jim's bass. Jim has played in a lot of different groups over the years, Indecent Exposure, ONE, and I'm going to take very good care of our friend Jim. Alright, let's get started. Tech inspection. Let's plug it in. Alright, let's see how she sounds. Got a scratchy pot, I can already tell. Scratchy. Well, sounds kind of nice, but I can see that our pots are a little scratchy. So we'll deoxit those. Let's see how she looks up on the setup end of things. And, well, neck is okay. Could this actually be the fabled, fun, and easy luthier job that I've been looking for all this time? Well, the strings do seem a little off kill. Uh-oh. Okay, our nut's where it's supposed to be, but it's a little funny. But yeah, this might be one of those fabled jobs that I've been hoping for, where I don't have to get all crazy with it. The fret ends look pretty okay for the most part. I just think that our fretboard needs to be cleaned and treated, and I think that's pretty much how the rest of this goes. We got some two strings right here. I'm gonna pop those on there. And without any further ado, let's start shooting. Loose. All right, now we're gonna start snipping. Fretboard lemon oil. Come on, baby. Give me what we're looking for. There we go. This fretboard is grimy. See, this is what it looks like when you are a gigging musician. You end up having a guitar it's a little dirty. Now we're going to go through here and probably scrape the fretboard a little bit, because it's probably going to be real nasty. I don't know. Get one of our handy dandy shop cloths. We're going to get one of our handy dandy shop cloths and just work some of this in. There's some nasty coming off of here. Okay, so you can see this is some of the grime that we're picking off of this thing. It looks like you almost wiped your ass with it, you know. Some gnarly stuff here, boys. Now we get to tell the customer we cryogenically treated your bridge. Oof. Now, one thing concerned me while I was taking the strings off is one of the tuning machines is pretty goddamn loose. So let's investigate that real quick. Alright, this guy needs to be tightened down. This one. Oh boy, I'll need a little tightening. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. There. There. I think that we are going to want to open up control cavity and see what horrors await us in there. And you know, there's a lot of buildup of stuff here on this instrument. This is all purely what we would call like patina. There we go. Easy peasy. Wiring looks solid. There's actually some pretty good potentiometers in here. Wow, that is a really tight fit. I bet you those guys are proud of themselves. Well, while we're at it, why don't we just kind of clean that up a little bit. So I guess I just want to really start with cleaning up first, because there's some stuff around here that's just not sitting well with me. There's a lot of grunk. I'm going to probably have to end up taking the pickups out to clean them. Same with the bridge. I don't really want to take the bridge off and have to get all nasty with it, but that's what might be required. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little plastic cup, spray some of the WD-40 in it. Oh god, put some screws in this. That's what we want. This is our jar. Get a little cup. Some WD-40. We'll start cleaning up some of this bullshit. There's our ground. Ugh. Ew. Got some sweat under there. Alright. Clean this area up a little bit. And as always, our friend, Howard Speed and Wax. I'm just going to try to stay away from the sticker. Because that has historical significance. Tips. Oh, yeah. That's tips. All right. Get a little bit of this on here. See, I'm just kind of grabbing a little bit of the excess. We're just going to go ahead, get real nice and close to these. Oh yeah, there's some shit there, guys. Look at that. Like you wiped your ass with it. Oh, did I mention that I play in a band with this guy? I actually play bass for him and his son Jim. Absolute wonderful people. Wonderful people. What on here? I'm going to try a little bit of alcohol to break some of that up. I guess there's just too much of that shit in there. Might be a little hard to see this, so I'm going to move our English patient over. And I'm just going to go through here and clean this out. You can see here, this is really bringing the gunk out. Hopefully not ruining the paint, but I'm more worried about the metal, honestly. A lot of rust. Jesus Christ. That's really. What I want to do too, real quick, I just want to smooth out the bottom of that bridge for no other reason than my own sick purposes. So I'm just going to drag this over this a few times. Okay, that's a lot smoother. And yeah, just trying to smooth this out. I just don't like what it's doing to the body. There we go. I respect that. Okay. Next, soak these fucking screws. So with just a little tiny cup like this, we're going to take our rather rusted out screws and we're going to try to save them. And if not, I got screws. And Jim's a cool dude, so I'll give him the hookup. Alright. And let those rest inside of this cup with this WD-40. That'll help clean up that corrosion. Alright, what's our next order of business? Other than trying to clean up these frickin' years of gunk and buildup. See, what I like about this tool is it has enough rigidity where you can really get it into places, but it's made out of a silicone, so you don't have to worry about it scratching stuff. Okay, let's get this dirty stuff off the table. I'm trying to keep this as clean as possible. In the trash you go. So let's get another maintenance towel. You can see it's already starting to make a difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and start scrubbing this down a little bit. All right. Trying to disrupt the surface rust so that it floats off when I pop it back in there. Now this is not going to be perfect, but we try to do our best for our friends. Alright, so here comes the neck part I'm not really enthusiastic about. It would be better if I took a razor blade out and cleaned this up that way. So I'm going to give that a shot. But I do also have a card scrape. give this a quick go. Now, the purpose of this is not to reshape, but just to scrape off some of this dog shit. We do have some shit going on here with the board. Oh man, the crud. That's what we've actually scraped up of the fretboard so far. Let's just kind of go back through here, wipe this down. We still have some of that stuff in the fretboard, which is helping us out. So we're just going to keep going through. Nope. That's fine. Alright, let's get this quick wipe down. And you can see we're really taking a lot of stuff off of here. And I mean, this is just nasty sweat, finger DNA. We still got a little ways to go with all this too. It's not going to be as perfect as I'd like it to be, but I will get there. We're getting closer. Okay, we're gonna take a break. Okay, so I'm gonna start using a little bit of 1500 grit sandpaper on this fretboard. I like using the scraper, but that's only gonna get us so far. And we really just have to get in here and just work some of this stuff out. And while we're doing that, we don't want to go too crazy. We don't want to reshape this man's fretboard. But I'll tell you one thing, I am thinking about reshaping his fucking frets. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're getting this nice and happy now. I was a little worried we weren't going to be able to get out of that funk we were in. Yeah, there. Woo! I should actually have a name for this type of servicing that I do. Offer it as a flat rate, whatever. So after we do all this sanding, we're going to go over this with Howard's and just revitalize the shit out of this fretboard. Now I like the Dunlop stuff, this stuff right here, but I like that more for cleaning. But I think that the end result of all this is he's going to have a very, very well hydrated fretboard. But I'll probably use the Dunlop after I come back from the fret work that I'm going to do. Because I you know, As much as I don't want to do a crown and file, the frets have seen a little bit of seen a little bit of battle damage. And because we believe every guitar is special, we want to keep this thing playing as long as possible. All right, I'm going to get a new piece of paper. This one's about spent. Just touching up a few other spots here with some of this fresher paper, which is now no longer fresh. Just kind of going over now, just trying to give everything just a little bit of extra love. Especially those frets, because I'm about to beat the living fuck out of them. Alright. Howard's. Insert squirt emoji here. And then we're going to let this set in for a while. We're going to take a little break. And we're going to come back and clean it up. Because with this part of the treatment process, now we wait for our stuff to get happy. So we want this to soak in as much as possible. In fact, I might want to just put one more application on. I can actually see some of the spots I need to go back and hit again already. Let's just go ahead. And actually, what's kind of the nice thing about doing it this way is this really smooths things out. And I'm also forcing dust and beeswax into the pores, which are going to give it a more glassy feel. Then we're just going to go back, hit it again, let it set up. Paper. I'm actually going to start focusing up this way. Son of a bitch. Can't believe I was thinking about taking a break. You know what? I might actually patch that. We got some foreign sweat. So much for taking a break, huh? Yeah, we're getting there. I swear to God, one of these days I hope that Howard's Feed and Wax gives me a sponsorship. I'd pump this shit all day long. Pump this shit, pump this shit, pump this shit like they do in the future. That's what I'd be like. Now you should pump this shit like they do in the future. Now you should pump this shit. We're just gonna go in the other way and clean up our marks. Then we're gonna give it another treatment. No, don't be pumping that shit. Die, monster. Okay. Waxing time. New cloth. I don't know, I might do this one more time because this is giving me some really, really good results. And I'm still on the fence about doing a spot fill on the fretboard right here. But if this starts really glowing up real nicely, I might change my mind. Okay, now we need to let this rest. Now we are calling it quits for a little while. Okay? Okay. All right, here we go, boys. Our screws are still percolating. The fretboard is looking nicer. Let's wipe away the excess and see where we're at. Off camera, I did go through here and do another treatment and up the ante to 2000 grit. So let's see how we look. Are we where we want to be? Oh yeah, that's feeling like glass almost. So let's take a closer look here at the fretboard. So compared to where we were before, we've taken it places that I wish it could be. Now, just a quick little review here of some of the things we've done. We've just been cleaning up stuff, and I feel just about comfortable enough to go through and do a good brown and file, because every good guitar deserves fudge. CA glue, and we're going to take a break. Take a little bit of that away. I'm just going to give a little bit of juice over here. Because that part's a little not going. What we're trying to do with this is even out a couple of the spots. Things have gotten squirrely. Now, I know some of you are thinking this is sacrilege. Guys, this is the oldest trick in the book. This is how fretboards have been repaired for years. And the crazy thing is, when I'm done, you won't even know it happened. Let's see if we can get this stuff a little bit happier too. Okay. Break time. All right. So, we're going to clean up this mess we made with the glue. Should be just about cured now. No sticky stickies. And to do that, I'm going to look for these neat little fret stones that I typically use. Cleaning up frets. I'm going to get these fret guards out too because we are going to need these soon. Okay. We're going to do another round of this. Wow, okay, break time. Scene 4. Alright, so I'm happy with the fretboard. I'm going through and marring up some of this old finish so I can try to see if I can buff out some of the scratches. And we're going to see how that worked out. Okay. That's okay. Hand buffed. That's how you know it's quality. No machines. There we go. Swirl remover. Oh yeah, we got to do the neck too, because we also, off camera, went and gave that a little bit of love. That's all right. We'll give the neck a separate servicing. That way it gets its fair share. All right. And the good shit, the Brazilian wax, which is a mother's product. There we go. Now we just gotta work it in. And I love the smell of this shit. I don't know what the hell it is, but it smells like gummy bears and shame. We're just gonna go ahead and wax up the rest of these parts with what we got left still on our maintenance towel. Remember guys, we call these maintenance towels. There, we took down some of the wear. It's not perfect, but it's cleaner. A little happier. So let's do this side. I'm just going to go with a little bit of the squirrel remover. Because this isn't really going to help us in any meaningful way. But then again, the cut of the compound will help get us through some of the grime. Again, we're not trying to fuck with anybody's stickers. Stickers are important, they have meaning. So. Again, I don't want this to be a crazy thing where we get out buffing wheels and stuff. It's supposed to be easy and peasy. Neck is looking great. Cool. Alright, we're going to put the bridge back on. And what else are we going to do? So we're going to put the bridge back on. Okay, so we need a clean paper towel. Fuck, man. Shit gets me all sweaty. So then the question is, do we just go to putting strings on, just call it quits, and come back and string it up, call it done? Alrighty, so I think we're just about ready to put strings on this bad chicken, and I'm feeling pretty good about everything. So let's go ahead, get the process started. And then the last thing we're going to do once we get strings on this thing is we're going to go through and double check all the things. Okay. God damn it, Bobby. Go! And why work harder when we have a tool that can crank our skate for us? Oh, batteries came out. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see how we did. That's a slapper, all right. And I think I just want to bring these up just a little bit. Yeah. Give it a little bit of the good stuff. Clean that up. And see, it really is that easy to get rid of scratchy pots. Easy peasy. All right, cutting time, guys. Fun times, great job. 420 blaze it. It's been fun. Like and subscribe. We love you. I love you. You love me. We're a happy guitar making family. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Well, would you look at that? Another job done well and good for a friend instead of a Redditor. So, everyone, like, subscribe, comment, share, provide monetary donations, anatomical donations, whatever you can. It helps this channel out. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope to see you on the next project. Anyways, guys, drive slow, drink milk, be good, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care.